Hello everyone, I am Rachel Felix and this is Raisin. so I want to really welcome you all. This is a channel where we try to build our intuition. We want to encourage people to meditate more. However that works for you, whether you're meditating on the scriptures or you're just meditating on your own, with sounds or quietness, you're quiet and you're just in your own zone and in your own space. So that is what we encourage here on this channel. So today, I am led to talk to my sisters, okay? Queens, females, all over the world. Now, I'm not concerned about race or anything. I am just led to do this, so I'm gonna do it. I want to talk to young ladies. I mean, whether you're older than I am or not, it's not a question. Young ladies who have kids with men. You have baby daddies. So let's say you have kids with a gentleman that you're not married to, right? And you are together. And some of us tends to be in an open relationship with these baby daddies. So these baby daddies would go about having their own, sescapades, but we're still open to it. I don't, please don't mind the noise, my puppy. I'm trying to understand, why we would choose to live our lives that way. Like, why lead your life that way? I'm trying to understand what's going on because, sis, I see you as beautiful. I see you as strong. I see you as confident. I see you as resilient. I see you as enough. And I want you to love yourself more to the point where you don't have to live under that condition, if you know what I mean. I mean, it is okay if that is what you choose to do. I mean, if that's the arrangement between you all and it's working for you, this is a judgment-free zone. So yes, by all means, do that. But what if you're in a situation where this man is now trying to move on, but you're like, no, this is not what we said we were gonna do. We said we were always gonna be together. It was okay for us to see other people. Why we just enjoy ourselves? Why would you want to do that? Why? God forbid, okay, that. Okay, before I go into that, I'll tell you why I'm saying that, because I keep getting emails, right? I keep getting questions from friends and families and people that I don't know, but they understand that somehow I can think for myself, and they're asking me these questions. So they have probably friends who are in situations like this, and when the baby daddy's like, oh, I'm ready to move on, I found somebody else, and they're like, why would you do that? And then they become all manipulative. That's when they want to get down with him. That's when they want to pretend that you're pregnant for him, like another baby's on the way. And then when he's like reeling himself back in, she goes, oh, I lost the pregnancy. Oh, you're putting me through stress. Oh, you wanting to be with another girl is putting me through emotional turmoil. And so because of that, I lost the baby. Why do you want to keep playing that game? Why? Why can't you just love yourself, sis? And if he wants to move on, let him move on. Do you think you cannot find your own person? Do you think that life is not beautiful enough for you? Do you think that you cannot manifest the kind of life that you want? Now, if that, again, is the kind of life that you want, then you're probably living it. But living it with someone who's willing to also live in that kind of lifestyle, right? Live like that. But when a person is wanting to move on, sis, let them go and manifest the kind of life that you want. This is 2024, right? People are building empires, people are building generational wealth. People are doing the impossible things that we thought were impossible when we were younger. People are doing them. They are manifesting them. And you're like, oh my God, why is my life just different? Why am I the only one not enjoying it? Why can't I have my own person? But if you keep putting yourself in situations like that, you're blocking your own blessings. And you will not be able to find the man of your dreams. You will not be able to find the person that you really want for yourself and achieve what you want to achieve. Now, if you also want to work on that relationship, have that talk with your baby daddy and say, hey, how about we work on this? How about we try? And be genuine about it. Please do it from a place of love, from a place of compassion. Do it with truth. Okay? There is nothing as amazing as living in your truth and doing things for truth's sake. Do it. Do not try to confuse your kids. Today they think that daddy and mommy are a couple. Daddy is the husband, mommy is the wife. And then someday they are going to grow up and realize that, oh my God, they were playing us the entire time. Or they're probably seeing things that they are not understanding. They're like, why does daddy live in a different state and mommy's in another state? Okay, maybe it's for work. But why does mommy hang out with some other man that isn't daddy? Or why is it that when I'm with daddy, daddy talks to another woman who isn't mommy? What kind of kids are we trying to raise? These children are going to be adults tomorrow. And you want them to see life through those lenses? You're not helping them. You're not helping them. Love yourself. Learn a skill. Do something. Be your own person. Co-parent. Okay? In the best way possible. For the sake of your kids, be there. And say, okay, our child is doing this. Let's come together. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Be open about things. Communicate about things. And then if he wants to be with somebody else, let him be with somebody else. You will find your person, sis. There is always someone for everyone. Always someone for everyone. Okay? And if that dynamic is not what you want, but you're just doing it to punish them because they kind of hurt you, and you're like, okay, well, or let's say marriage is not even a thing that you want to do. You do not want commitment, and you're like, okay, fine. If I can't, since I don't want it, he's not allowed to move on. You're still wasting your time, sis, because he's gonna go out there, he's gonna do stuff. Sexually transmitted diseases are real. They're a big deal. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna do stuff, and you could also contract these diseases. They are real. And what, you're gonna shorten your lifespan because of that and not have your kids enjoy you? Why would you do that? Why? I need you to understand that life is beautiful. You can be whoever and whatever you want to be. And again, if you subscribe to that school of thought that you want to be in an open relationship, please do it with somebody else who's willing to be open. Do not try to play some mind games just so he accepts you, just so you keep him there, just so you all keep repeating the same circle, and then your kids are going to grow up thinking that is the way. Oh, this is how I saw my parents do it. A lot of us are doing it these days, saying, oh, that's how I saw my mom do it, that's how I saw my dad do it, and then they're doing it. Let us bring in better humans into the society. You know what I mean? Bringing better individuals into the society. It starts from the home. It starts from when they are kids. It starts from when they are little. How do you talk to them? What do they see? These children can't see, oh. Hey, oh my God, you don't understand it. Children can see, they observe, they are smart, they are sharp, and they are learning. So you just providing school books and foods and clothing and probably taking them to church and all of that, it's not enough. You have to be a leading example to your kids. You have to be a leading example to your children. Let them understand. Talk to them as young as they are. When they even ask you questions, try as much as possible to explain things to them. If they ask you, why are you with another man who's not daddy? Explain to them. Well, daddy and I brought you into this world, but daddy and I are not together. So we are allowed to have other partners. Partners, I'm not saying that you having multiple partners, if that's your thing, okay. But I'm just saying, the man having his own and you having yours. Make them understand instead of playing all of these mind games and having the child say things that will probably upset your husband. I'm sorry, her dad, his dad, in the presence of the other woman that they're with. So let's say your child or your kids are going to stay with their dad, and then the other partners are there, at different times, and then you're going to say, oh, you have to say this. When daddy's around another woman, you must say this. When daddy's... Why do you want to do that to your kids? This life is deep. Life is spiritual. We want to do our best at all times to be on the right side of history. This has got nothing to do with girl power, Me Too movement, Black Lives Matters, White Lives Matters. What are you doing in your own home behind closed doors when no one is looking? How are you raising your kids? Do you have integrity? Do you have integrity? You're enough, sis. Let us stop this cycle because we keep going in the loop over and over and over and over. Where is the growth? What have we learned? If it's crazy, from what I hear, some people even do it to multiple baby daddies. So you have kids with multiple men and you're sexual with them. It's hard for me to understand. Hey, and I'm not here trying to preach, oh, I am so holy, I am this, I am that. No. I have made my own fair share of mistakes. But I've told myself, you see, I don't know how long I have to live. And so, because I do not know that, every day of my life, I am going to be deliberate and intentional enough to right some of the wrongs that I have done. If that makes any sense. I want to be able to right some wrongs. I want to be able to put some good into the universe. I want to be able to say, hey, I came here and I stood for this. I came here and I spoke about this. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to raise mini me someday who, by the time I am long gone, he or she would appreciate the mother who gave them life. I know we all believe that, oh, the school these days, the society, social media, and all of that is who teaches our kids what they should be, who they should be, and all of that. There is a level of influence you will have over your children by communicating with them and being open with them, that it will be hard for the outside world to mess with their mind. So, I know you can do better, sis. I trust you. I believe in you. That is why I, Rachel, aka Ray, is appealing to your conscience. Let us do better, sis. Let us do better. We can do this. You see that life that you're dreaming about? It is attainable. You can achieve it, queen. And I'm going to be here rooting for you. I will be cheering you on. You got this. You can do this. Let's do better. And then remember one point I was going to make the other time, and I was like, oh, hold on, before I go into that. I was going to say, none of us is going to get out of this thing called life alive. Someday we're all going to go. So what if this man that you're holding on to, maybe for security reasons, maybe for monetary reasons, maybe, just for the what if he falls down and dies tomorrow? What happens to you? What would you do? Have you thought about that? Or God forbid, what if you are on the other side of history and you're the one who's gone? You're going to be fighting the other women from the other side and be like, don't touch my man. That is my baby daddy. And you're still going to be playing all the pranks of, oh, even though I'm in the spirit realm, I'm pregnant for him. I'm having a spirit baby. I am so sorry. I just try to see the humor in everything, so please forgive me. I am not trying to trivialize your situation if that's what you got going on. But I trust you, and I know and I believe that you can do better. And I want you to know that I love you with the love of God. And I'll be praying for you. I hope you pray for me as well, because we're all in this together. We're not going anywhere. Okay? I'm wishing you love and light. And I pray that God, the universe, source, whatever, whoever you believe in, blesses you, guides you, and protects you. I love you. Shalom.